Hi everyone, and today I am going to show you how to make a really cute Valentine's Day gift for your significant other. I'm making this for my fiance and I'm so excited about it, and it's super easy and it's affordable and it's just a really sweet, thoughtful gift. So I thought I would share my idea with all of you, and I am sorry this is getting posted after Valentine's Day. I just did not want my fiance to see this before he actually got the gift. So if it's too late this year, hopefully you can do this next year for your significant other, or it could be a late Valentine's Day gift. So you'll just need a few things for this. You'll need some kind of box or jar. You can go to the Dollar Tree and they have so many cute Valentine's Day little jars and boxes, and I got this one here and it opens up, and so this is what I'm going to be using. And then you're going to need some scissors, a pen, and a piece of paper, and that is all you'll need. It is super easy, so let's just get right into making this. This is basically called a date night jar. So you are going to think of a bunch of different ideas and write them all down and put them in the jars, and that way when you want to go on a date and you're like, what do? You just can have your significant other pick out of the jar and there is a date idea right there for you. So first you're just going to take your piece of paper and you're going to fold it into however many date night ideas you want to do. It does not matter how many you decide to do. So I'm just going to fold my piece of paper in half first, and I'm just going to fold it as many times as I can. I didn't really count out how many I wanted to do, so I'm just going to fold it in half again. This way, you don't even have to do this if you don't want. This is just going to make like the paper slips even if you want to do it like this. So I'm just gonna, I think that's a good size for the papers, for the ideas. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that and unfold it. So let's see how many that created. It looks like it created 24, so that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna stick with that. You could always grab another piece of paper and do the same thing if you wanted more, but this method of folding seemed to do pretty well, and like I said, the papers are nice and big for you to write your idea, and also on each paper this at least is what I'm going to do. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to write the date, like date and a colon, and then you can write the date that you completed it, so you can just keep it as a little memory of what date you did on a certain day. I think that's super cute. So personal preference, but that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to write the ideas first before I cut them out. So I'm going to start writing my ideas, and once I come up with all my ideas, I will share them with all of you and let you know what I wrote, just in case you need inspiration and you want to use some of these ideas to include in your date night jar. Okay everyone, I just finished writing down all of my ideas. So if you can see, I wrote it down and then had a date thing so that you can write the date once you finish. And I had so many ideas. I probably could think of a lot more, like much more than I can think of, because usually when you're trying to think of a date, you're like, what do I do? But when I was writing them down, I was able to like think of a bunch, and I might think about making another paper too, but I'm going to stick with this just for now. So I'll read you what I have just to give you all some ideas if you need them. So I have go on a walk on a nearby nature trail, movie night, so you pick a movie to watch and get a snack to go with it. I have time to get dressed up in some fancy clothes, take some pictures, have a meal, and end the night with dancing. Bake something together, cook something together, classic arcade date. We have a classic arcade nearby. It's like with a bunch of cool old games, and we've been before a long time ago, and it was a lot of fun. So I put that down, but you can just go to any arcade if you don't have one nearby. So I said, let's try something new and go axe throwing. We have an axe throwing place that opened up nearby, and we both thought it'd be super fun to try. We've tried this arcade game version of it. I'm like, we should try this sometime for fun. So yeah, just trying something new. I have shopping date, let's pick a store, and we each surprise each other by picking out one item for the other person. I have let's go for a bike ride, sunrise at the beach, let's have a picnic. So a Culver's ice cream bar. So we get ice cream and ice cream toppings, and make our own little Culver's ice cream sundaes. A Chick-fil-A date. Let's go see a movie in theaters. We've actually never done that before. We've always just watched movies at home. So that something new that we haven't done it together. We've gone in like a friend group and stuff before we were dating, but we haven't gone just us. So something new and fun there. Let's go stargazing and let's go to a zoo. So some of these things are things we just normally really like to do together, and some are things we've been wanting to do but just haven't yet. So I kind of tried to mix both of those in, but those are just a few ideas. So now I'm going to cut all of these out, and I will be right back once I'm finished with that. As I'm cutting these out, there's just something I want to note. So some of these obviously you'd have to do at a certain time of day, like the sunrise and stargazing and things like that. So if you do pull that out of the jar, you could either be like, okay, let's do this tomorrow or the next time we see each other, or you could just put it back and redraw. And you could always like reuse these too. They don't have to be a one-time use. You could do whatever you kind of want to do there. So I have all of my things cut out, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to fold them or not, but I think I'm just going to keep them like this, kind of like in a little ticket form. And I'm just going to put them inside the box now. I'm going to put them upside down so you can't see them. So they're kind of lay like right on top of each other. So you could either pick them in order, or you could, you know, dig under and find one. But at least hopefully, he can't look too close. I'll tell him not to look when he's picking one, because it's supposed to be a fun surprise. So we got that part done. Now my box says like Be Mine, which is super cute. But I thought it'd be fun to like write a little title name for this. So I do have another little piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it in a heart. So if you want to do this, an easy way to do this is you can fold your paper in half, and you can either draw half of a heart outline, or usually I just kind of wing it. And I cut it out. So I start from the bottom of the paper here, and then I just go up a little bit, kind of in the shape of a heart. And then I'll just kind of start curving it around. This actually might be too big for the box. But yeah, then it makes a heart. Yes, it is a little too big. So if that happens, you can just fold it back up, and you can cut some off of it and make it smaller. You can follow the same shape, and you can just make it smaller like so. This might be better. Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to tape this on like this, and I'm going to write, I think I'm just going to write date night. Well, I know not all necessarily doing the night, but just a cute title, date night jar. I think that's what I'm going to write on it. And I have like a fancy like calligraphy pen, but you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Sorry that I forgot to say you needed tape in the beginning of the video. I kind of forgot about this part, but I just grabbed, I had to go grab it myself too. I just grabbed 2 pieces of tape. I'm just going to fold them, and I'm going to put them on both sides of the heart. So this is what I did. I did date night idea jar. You can name it whatever you'd like though. And I'm just going to put it on each side of the heart here, and put it right on top of my box here. Maybe I can kind of do it in the outline of the heart. You can still see some of the roses. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And then you just open it up, and those are all the ideas right in there. I really hope this helped to give you all an idea of what you could give your significant other, really for any holiday. You could do it for Valentine's Day, an anniversary, or birthday, whatever you want to do. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!